Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dot from Dot Me Now Coaching and Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Spiritual readings down below. Energy readings and healings down below. Solar Akashic readings down below. It's so much stuff down below. Patreon down below. Discord down below. Let's get into this video, bro. So look, I am sharing another experience with you guys where I decided to go to the Astral in order to live a past life experience. So the last one I remember doing that YouTube saw at least is the one about the alien woman who was possessing people, right? So if you guys seen that video, then you guys know that in my past lives, there was a period of time where I was like tasked to like deal with like different threats that come from different realms and galaxies, you know? So with that being said, right, I've encountered like many like weird beings and stuff like that who like function in different ways and have like wild abilities and stuff like that. So this story's no different. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. If you guys haven't dropped a like, go ahead and drop a like. Let's get into this video. So, this is a story about a bug who would unalive people, right? But it's not like it was just going around just like slitting people's throats. Like, nah, it had a certain kind of venom, right? And I'm calling it a love bug because it's kind of like what it would be called, right? Now I looked up an actual love bug in real life, which those are actual things. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. If you guys get disgusted by bugs, just look away. But I gotta move the OBS thing real quick. Hold up. My bad. Alright, cool. Yeah, it kind of did actually look like this, but it had like a sucker on its mouth, right? Now, the thing is, that made me look up bugs with a sucker on their mouth, which made me find kissing bugs, which look like this. Now, this is, yo, if you put this, actually, yo, low key, this picture right here, if the nose was longer and this being was like tall as shit instead on two legs, bro, it would dead ass look like this. So I guess it's a kissing bug. Like, I don't know if it's a literal kissing bug or if it just looks like one, but for right now, I would just say that it looks like one because it has this fucking nose right here. It's a little bit longer, and like I said, they stand on 2 feet and they're tall as shit, but they even had the red shit, bro. Like, that's what they kind of look like. And essentially, right, I don't really think that these bugs are evil, but what would happen is that when these bugs bite you, right, it's like they have some kind of venom that gets put inside of you, right? And once that venom's inside of you, it's like you start like craving love in relationships, right? And if you don't get like the perfect partner, you end up dying. It's like essentially what happens is that it's like the virus, right? When it gets inside your system, your body starts to crave oxytocin because the oxytocin helps to nullify the toxin, you know? It's weird how it works. So with that being said, right? These bugs wouldn't really go around killing people. It's more like it's funny how this works because it's more like people would try to fuck with these bugs, right? And then the bug would bite them. You know what I'm saying? And now the person who got bit either has to find love or they're gonna die. And it's kind of funny how that works because like it's like they're trying to kill the bugs because they're not like no loving being, right, is trying to kill these bugs. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly beings who are not loving trying to kill these bugs. Now, how funny is that? Where it's like you're being unloving, you try to kill this bug, then you get bit, now you gotta find love. And the thing is, you're gonna crave it naturally, and it has to be the perfect partner because it's like you need to be with the right person to release the right amount of oxytocin. You know, like you can't just get with anybody and be like, oh, I'm in love. Like, nah, you gotta actually be in love type shit, which is really interesting, right? And what's also interesting is that there's actually a period of time where people would actually use this for like they would like have the bug bite them on purpose type shit, you know, so that way they could like be forced to find love. You would dead ass have. It's kind of similar to like that fucking ooze cult. Let me not say similar to that, but it's kind of cult like where like you would like have people who kind of like domesticated these bugs, which It's like it's against the bugs' will, but not. Here's how it's kind of like. It's like these people were like, "Listen, bugs, we need y'all." All this other shit, da, da, da. And the bugs were like, should we really?" But it's like the people were kind of like feeds in a way who really wanted love. So the bugs kind of were like, "I have no choice," kind of a thing. It's weird why the bugs agreed to do this shit. But like, you would go to like it's kind of like a clinic, you could say, right? You go to this clinic, right? And then like they'll actually have like groups of people touch it. Like they'll have like boys there and girls there, right? So that way it's like you'll be there, right? And then you'll get bit. And then it's like if you like let's say I go there, right? I'm a guy that I get bit, right? But there's also girls there who got bit too. So me as a guy and them as a girl are both looking for love. Now, granted, if me and them are compatible, it's not gonna work out. You know, it's not gonna be true love. However, because everybody there is craving love, it makes it easier to actually find your partner type shit. However, this shit is dangerous because if you don't find the right one, you actually do die. Which is why, right? At some point, they called upon me. They're like, hey, listen, we need you to come help with this fucking bug situation. You have niggas getting bit by bugs and dying. Because the thing was, right, I didn't get called because, like, bugs were just biting niggas, then they die type shit. Like, or, like, some random shit. I got called because niggas was doing this shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And something y'all may not know, right, is that with my, like, after, with my whole Octorius shit, right? After I kind of became like King of Arcturus, right? And I started like going more to Ataris, right? When I would meet all these different beings, I would do so many crazy ass experiments. Like even if it wasn't with a certain being, right? There's a place called Microscopium, right? I would do so many quantum fucking experiments there, bro. Like I was always doing stuff of fucking science experiment shit. And it makes sense why as a kid, the first thing I ever wanted to be was a fucking scientist. And if you guys watch the TV show Friends, that nigga motherfucking Walter or Doctor, it's not Dr. Walt. Dr. Bishop, Walter, aka Dr. Bishop, he's a fucking scientist who's like low key out of his mind, but not out of his mind at the same time. He's actually low key smart as shit. And I fucking love that character, bro. And it's funny how like I was learning about how I used to do all this shit, and then I got led to the show after. You know? It's funny how like I tap into certain past life shit, I just get led to see certain shit that helps agitate me even more type shit. But yeah, so they wanted me to find a way to like because these people were not gonna stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, we couldn't really stop them. We couldn't really say because like since the bugs agreed, and since the people are willingly doing this shit, we could have just come there and say, "Hey, stop doing this shit." Now we could have did that if let's say you had people right who would take the bugs and then make the bugs bite niggas who did not want to be bit type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if niggas was being forced against their will to be bit, we could have stopped them. But because they wanted this shit to happen, we couldn't really stop them. You know what I'm saying? However, what we could do was find a way to like have the bug venom do its shit, but not kill the people, which we that's what I was there to do. Cause honestly, I don't I don't even think that was like the main goal at first. The main goal is just to go there and check it out. Like cause I don't even think we knew at first why niggas were dying. Like we just do that. Like yeah, we just do that in this certain area, right? There's niggas who fall in love or who start craving love and then they die. And then as we got there, we start learning about the fucking bug cult or whatever the fuck you could say, right? Because normally, I don't really think that many niggas die from these bugs because these bugs aren't trying to harm niggas. It's like most of the time you only get harmed if you fucking with them type shit. So it's like once bad niggas started dying and they all had the same symptom of they start searching for love, did they just fucking die after? They was like, bro, find out why the fuck that shit's happening. So because especially because like in the place that we were at, it's not like this galaxy where like we're used to this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But low key, these events might have been happening in this galaxy. It's just that the bugs came from somewhere else. Like I think beings inside this galaxy went to a different one and then brought these bugs back type shit or something like that. It's something like that going on because we were somewhere, right? Either in this galaxy or somewhere else where it's like these bugs aren't really that common, you know? Like the bugs were not that common. So anyway, we get there, we investigate, we ask around, all this other shit. Da, 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 da. Eventually, we find out about this fucking bug cult shit, bug clinic shit, where you get bit to find love and stuff like that. And then that's when it was decided, like, okay, nigga, like, how about I do experiments with the bugs, venom and stuff like that, and then see if I could, like, what's the word? It's like make it less toxic, dilute it. Let me see if I can fucking dilute it to make it where it's like niggas still take the shit and you have that whole love shit going on, but at least you won't fucking die if you don't get the love. You know what I'm saying? And I actually did experience like this before with like scorpion venom because I mentioned inside the video with the fucking astral civilization quantum cult shit how you had scorpions who had venom which is just like the ooze but like way more fucking potent, right? When niggas found them scorpions I was using their venom to fucking like make psychedelics and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the love bug shit, right, I was able to get to a point where it's like you take this shit and then you have this desire for love and stuff like that, but at some point it just wears off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's at a point where it's like you'll take this shit and you'll still go crazy trying to fucking find love, but at some point you'll just like give up. You know what I'm saying? And then you could take it again. But it's like you kind of build a tolerance to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Which had benefits and drawbacks. You know what I'm saying? The benefit was that when you build a tolerance to it, it's like now you can handle more venom and not die. You know what I'm saying? But it's a drawback because they gotta take more and more every single time, which does put you more at a risk, you know? So this was like a weird one because it wasn't like what like it's crazy because so far I made the video about the girl, right? And then I made this video, right? With both of these beings, they're not trying to be bad. They're not trying to be evil. It's just that there's just consequences that aren't the best when you start doing certain shit like this, you know? But it's really interesting. Um, and I find it funny how like you really have these kissing bugs in real life because like they really do look like this. Like in the when it comes to the alien shit, they were gonna call love bugs, like something like that, like love bugs, you know what I'm saying? Like these, but this is kind of funny. Is this why they get called love bugs? They do shit like this? I guess so. But yeah, it looks like a mix of this and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, these bugs are ugly, but you know what I'm saying? It's interesting, bro. So I have no idea where they come from. By the way, I have no idea where the fuck these bugs come from. All I know is that they were in a certain place they shouldn't really be at. And they was causing certain shit to happen. Oh, and by the way, we still like we didn't like when it came to that girl we sent the girl back to her home planet and stuff like that, but with these bugs they were allowed to stay. It's just that they had to like once I found out how to actually make the fucking stuff and everything like that, I had to teach the people there how to make it also. Now if the bugs wanted to leave they could, but they didn't want to. They were chilling, so I taught them how to make the fucking love potion solution shit, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? And then it was all good from there. So that's pretty much it for this video, bro. It's been your boy Dot from Dot Me Down Culture the Entertainment. For Culture, my links are down below. You know what I'm saying? I said all that shit inside the intro, so you know y'all get the point at this period of time. I love you. Catch you in my next video. Peace.